Now let's talk about the growing buzz in the financial world. The Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and the Vietnamese Dong, VND, are making waves, and this time the noise isn't just coming from small forums or speculative investors. Major players like JP Morgan and Wells Fargo are starting to weigh in on these currencies. That's right. These financial giants are analyzing potential valuations that could drastically shift the economic outlook for those holding these currencies. Imagine this: the Iraqi dinar being valued at $3.80 and the Vietnamese dong reaching 50 cents. While it might sound ambitious, these figures are grounded in market analysis and projections that can't be ignored. These developments could impact thousands of people, especially those who have been holding onto these currencies in hopes of revaluation. That's why today's information is so critical, because it could shape your financial future. Let's start by looking at the Iraqi dinar. JP Morgan reportedly believes the dinar has the potential to rise to $3.80. This isn't just a random prediction. The bank conducted thorough market research, evaluating Iraq's economic growth, natural resources, oil production, and efforts to stabilize its financial systems. Iraq is taking concrete steps toward economic reform, and international support is playing a role too. For instance, the United Nations recently made a strong statement that Iraq is on its way to becoming a banking and financial powerhouse. When you see that kind of endorsement from the UN, it's worth paying attention. If you've been holding on to IQD for a while, a revaluation to $3.80 could mean life-changing returns. People who invested when the dinar was worth pennies on the dollar might see enormous profits. However, it's important to understand that no projection is a guarantee. It's based on current trends and expectations, which can change. Still, this is the kind of news that fuels optimism and keeps long-term investors hopeful. Switching over to the Vietnamese Dong, Wells Fargo has reportedly projected that it could reach 50 cents in value. This figure, while surprising to some, is backed by data. Over the past decade, Vietnam's economy has experienced explosive growth. The country has become a major manufacturing hub and has attracted increasing levels of foreign direct investment. Multinational companies are setting up factories there, and infrastructure is improving at a rapid pace. All of this contributes to a more stable and attractive currency. For those holding VND, such a valuation could mean a substantial increase in net worth. Some see the dong as a hidden gem, undervalued today, but with serious potential for tomorrow. Of course, like with any investment, there are risks. Currency values fluctuate for many reasons: politics, inflation, international trade relations, and more. So while projections from respected banks are promising, they should be viewed as possibilities, not promises. If you're thinking about getting into these currencies, or if you're already invested, there are several things you should keep in mind. First, educate yourself thoroughly. Don't invest blindly based on hype. Take the time to learn about the economic conditions in Iraq and Vietnam and stay updated on their political landscapes. Pay attention to global financial news and consider how international events could affect these currencies. Next, think about your investment strategy. Are you planning to hold for the long term, or are you hoping to cash in quickly if a revaluation occurs? Your approach will influence how much you invest and when you might choose to exit. Also, make sure your portfolio is diversified. While the IQD and VND may seem like attractive opportunities, it's never wise to put all your eggs in one basket. Include other asset classes such as real estate, stocks, or mutual funds to create balance and reduce your overall risk. It's also valuable to connect with other investors. Online forums, social media groups, and even local meetups can provide insights that you won't find in mainstream financial news. People share stories, resources, and tips that might help you avoid common mistakes or spot trends earlier than the average investor. But as with any financial venture, you must be aware of the risks. Currency trading and investment can be volatile. Prices can swing dramatically in short periods, and you might not always be able to sell when you want at the rate you expect. That's why it's so important to make informed, cautious decisions. No investment is without risk, and if anyone tells you otherwise, be wary. A lot of people also ask why some banks seem reluctant to deal with the Iraqi dinar. The truth is, the dinar has had a history of instability. That makes banks hesitant, especially those that prioritize more stable and widely used currencies. As a result, finding a place to exchange your IQD or VND can sometimes be challenging. If you're looking to exchange currency, international airports are a good starting point. Many of them have currency exchange booths that handle a wide range of global currencies, including the dinar. It's worth checking the airport's official website in advance for hours and availability. Shopping malls sometimes also host currency exchange kiosks, especially those catering to tourists and international shoppers. Another route is to explore online exchange services. There are websites and platforms that allow you to buy or sell various currencies, but you need to be careful. Only use trusted services with strong reputations and customer reviews. If you're uncertain, go to online forums or communities where people share their experiences. You might even find someone who can point you to a trusted vendor or service provider. In some cases, third-party services that specialize in less common currencies can help. They often offer better rates than banks and might be more flexible. Just make sure to verify their legitimacy before conducting any transactions. If you can't find a reliable physical or online option, consider reaching out to expat communities or friends who travel internationally. They might be able to help with an exchange. Just be sure to clearly agree on the rates and methods beforehand. When you do find a place to exchange currency, always check the going exchange rate first. That way you'll know whether you're getting a fair deal. Ask if there are any hidden fees and, if possible, get a written breakdown of the total cost. And of course, always handle your money carefully during exchanges. Protect your cash and double-check everything before leaving the counter. Travelers should always have a backup plan when it comes to currency. Whether it's knowing the closest exchange point or having an app that helps you convert currency quickly and safely, preparation is key. And when you arrive in a new country, it helps to carry at least a small amount of local cash for small expenses like taxis, snacks, or tips. Patience and research are essential. If you can't exchange your currency right away, don't panic. Make a list of options, compare them, and don't settle for the first one unless you've confirmed it offers the best value and safety. Currency exchange is an important process, and rushing it could lead to mistakes or losses. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the potential surrounding the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. These currencies continue to spark curiosity and hope for investors around the world. What are your thoughts on their projected valuations? Are you currently investing or considering jumping in? We'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video with others who might be interested in currency investments. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for more insights on finance, investing, and smart money strategies. Until next time, stay informed, stay cautious, and keep an eye on the evolving global market.